It's Tuesday, December 29th, 2020. Headed to Bighorn Lake up in northwest Wyoming. Pretty nervous. I'm gonna put my ice seeker on the ice, hopefully. Got my dad in tow. He's got a truck with a winch on it, just in case. So, not being stupid, just being cautious. It's one of those things you gotta get it done, or you're gonna keep thinking about it and wonder if you could have done it. So, getting ready to put some skis on this ice seeker, but I haven't got the design figured out in my head yet. So, we're gonna go try to get it on the lake. I went out with my buddy Glenn last night just to watch him fish for a little bit, and he got into a catfish and a sauger and missed a nice one, all in about an hour. So he's throwing some tip ups, rattle reels, and even jaw jackers. Got the minnows thawed out in my greenhouse. My greenhouse, everything in my life's a work in progress. So I got my greenhouse buttoned up the other day, and now hopefully the minnows don't freeze so bad. But borrowed my brother-in-law's tank heater last night for a stock tank, and thawed it out enough to get a minnow trap in my minnow tank. And we've got about a dozen traps so far. Hopefully when I get back this afternoon, there'll be a couple dozen in the trap, and that should last me for a day or two. So minnows are hard to come by right now around here, decent ones, so I'm glad that my little nephew Aiden and I went out trapping this last summer. We should have plenty of minnows for this trip. So we're just heading into the town of Lovell, passing the sugar factory on the left here. It's not a bad little town. A lot of sugar beets to the right and to the left here. Beautiful blue sky day in Wyoming. I'm not sure how good that is for fishing. We shall see. So we'll get down the road. I don't know why I get so worked up about doing things like this, but until you do them, I guess you're gonna keep wondering. There's the tow truck if we need him, right there. There's the High Art movie theater. What's playing this week? Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, baby. Pretty good to live in a small town where they play movies from 20 years ago. That's living right there. So we're rolling by one of the bentonite plants. Big product around here. Make gypsum board, wallboard, kitty litter, mud for the oil patch. It's a nasty place. I used to do a lot of commercial plumbing there, just service work, and you'd have to wash your truck after you got off of that place. That stuff's just powdery, but when it gets wet, it's just slippery, slimy stuff. So, heading towards the Pryor Mountains, heading towards Montana. So here's the Bighorn River Valley where the reservoir is. Bighorn Mountain straight ahead to your right. Not much snow this year. Well, we got her set down on the ice. Had my neighbors come over and socialize for a minute, so that was nice. What do you think, Dad?
I like it.
Like it, like it. So thank my dad for coming out, helping my nerves. I was a little nervous, and that stuff like that is why. It looks like about the size to fit a camper or a car in. This is an iffy lake. See how the sides tapered up? We're on a point right here. In fact, if you look down there, we're on the ground pretty much. So we'll go check the minnow traps at home and see if we got any more minnows in them. Had a dozen about an hour ago. hoping for a couple dozen. So we're just ripping home to grab some minnows and some food. Thought I'd film this little area here, it's kind of cool. So we're at my minnow tank, and we got some minnows, baby. So we'll get going on them, put them in a cooler and get out of here. Nice. Okay, so we're in my little blue car now. We're gonna go hit the lake, and got my minnows in tow, and got some leftover food from Christmas dinner, a few other goodies. Let's go see if we can get a tug on the other end of our line. Honey, I'm home. Bighorn Lake, baby. Beautiful country, as I always say. I'm just unloading groceries, and we'll pop a hole or two in the trailer and get to jigging. Yeah, it looks like I should have used my catcher thing, but oh well. I'll just sweep this in the holes and scoop it out. So I've got these little rattle reels, just a little circle hook on them. Send that to the bottom and reel it up about 1.5 feet, and we'll put a minnow on. When I get to the top of the water, I put a little tiny bobber on, so I'm at the consistent depth. Just gotta find my depth one time. So, got a little tackle box here that's got all the gear that I need. So I'll hook that weight, lead weight, on the hook. We'll send it down. Okay, so there's bottom. We got slack in my line. Fill it up. I'll go 1 turn, 2 turns. And then I'll grab a bobber. Grab my line on top of the water there. Put a little simple bobber on. And our depth will be set for the rest of this trip. Then just got a circle hook, pretty good size circle hooks on this. And then just throw it over to the dorsal. Put him back in the water, let him get acclimated. I'll grab a little split shot. This is probably 1/4 inch, maybe 1/8, depending on the size of the minnow. I'll just put it 1 foot or 18 inches above. We'll drop him down. There's a little screw here on this side that you can just fine tune them as far as resistance goes. This is a different style thing, but same deal. I use this one by the door so I can kick it out of the way. Just got brackets I put in over here. Same thing, but you can move it around a little easier. So we'll get baiting up. And just like that, we got fish on the ice. Hopefully. There we have it. Nice sauger. Bighorn Lake sauger. Glad we didn't miss the evening bite. Good deal. Beautiful stuff. I'm gonna send her back. Okay, so he's taking some bait. Got one, Dad. Woohoo! All right, let's see if we can land him. So, just talking to my dad, I just smacked my oil pan on the way in here like an idiot. Yes, same car. Cute little sauger there. Nice. GoPro. And off to the races. Heck yeah, man. Jawjacker just picked something up. And I was not expecting that. Oh, baby. That's interesting. Nice. Got a big old rattle spoon going. Big old rattle spoon going. Another sauger. Woohoo! I was not expecting that. I just put the jig and jawjacker in, thinking I'm getting ready for bed, you know. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 9:54 p.m.
So hot diggity dog. Boy, those things are white. Those sauger. Real pretty fish. Very cool. He liked that movement. That's cool. Nice. That's exciting. I was not expecting that. So, show you what we got there. I just figured, you know what? We'll bring him in with some bells and whistles. I'll document the wheel I was using. So it's pretty good aggressive jigging action. And then I just used one of those new rods that I just did. Put new tips on these the other day, and whammo. So we'll go get another minnow. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. Got my bobber there. Just checking my minnow. I'm gonna reel this up. Notice the bobber was sitting at the water level. There's a split shock just came up, and my minnow. He's doing good, still lively. We'll drop him down for the night. We'll reel it back down. There goes our bobber, and I'll just get it to touch the water there. Boom. What's nice about that bobber is it tells you, when you do get a fish, how far the line he took, how much line he's taken, and also it just gets you the right depth where you were. So, getting ready to hit the sack. Well, we're starting another day. Got some sausage and eggs going. We got our rattle reel still set. Pretty slow last night. Well, that's kind of what I expect on this lake. I've seen a few come through on the finder. And I might throw some tip-ups out here later, spread out across the lake. But I'm feeling pretty lazy right now, so we'll just get to eating breakfast. Okay, so we had a flag pop. Well, we'll check it out. It took about a foot of line. There's my bobber right there. Let's reel that bobber up. Double check our minnow. Yeah, he's still there. He's pretty hammered. In fact, let me. He about stole him off the hook. We'll get him reset. Get him back down there. Yeah, something was chewing on him. We'll get her down and try again. We'll just have that bobber right below the tip up there. that. Yeah. So we just got one in the tent. Wanted to show you, since these fish are so few and far between. Just cooked my ham and eggs there. Yummy, yummy. Did a special thing. When the fish aren't biting, you turn on Travis Tritt on the radio. He'll bring them in every time. Nice old sauger. Keep him from throwing the hook. There we go. Not a huge one, but it's the biggest one I've caught for a while. So that's the size minnow we took. Might have to keep this one. Okay. Alright. There we go, guys. Put one on the boards. Slow lake. But I'm sure I could be moving around a little better. I think we'll keep him. He's got a little blood on him, so my daughter said he'll be good with that. He took quite a bit of line. This line I'm using is just masonry twine, because I'm a cheap son of a gun. So I'll rip out and grab another minnow. Of course, that minnow's still there, but I don't think he's swimming anymore. Yeah, he's all right. We'll try him for a minute. So, yeah, you got our little bobber there. Put it right on top of the water. See if we can repeat the success. Okay, so I just saw that sucker fly up there. He took a hit. He took a hit, and there he goes. He's taking more. So there's. Oh yeah, he's off now, but he's gonna be back. He'll be back. They always like to mess with you here. Darn it. That's the one thing with tip-up fishing is they don't always take it. They just sometimes lip it and grab the tail or the head. They don't always grab the hook part. But you don't want to go too long because then they'll swallow it. But, okay, here he goes. He's back on it again. Let me show you. See, watch the line moving. That minnow's swimming quite a bit, which tells me there's a big fish in the area. There we go. There we go. Come on. I'm going to reel up a little bit just to make sure that minnow's not off the bottom. Okay, he's got it. He's got it. Okay, let's go with it. Ah! I think I ripped it out of his mouth. Well, I'm going to pull it real quick. Make sure we got our minnow. Pretty sure we do. Oh, no, we got our fish. Oh, he chased it clear up, guys. Okay, so we still got our minnow. Let's get back down there ASAP. Okay, so here he goes. It's a pretty lively minnow, but there's probably a reason he's lively. Oh, frustrating. I'm kind of a rookie. Okay, let's see what he does now. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna reel up again, check my minnow. Ooh, he broke us off, guys. That's why he was gone. Okay, time to grab a hook and we will get a new minnow. But I checked. Dang, he's gonna be in the area still. Right, so we got a nice minnow there. Try to keep about the same size we had. Just take that circle hook right above the dorsal, or right below the dorsal fin. Just like so. Ready to get down and get bit. Well, that's fun. Okay, so there's our bobber. Right to the top. Boom. Boy, he's a swimmer. Let's see what happens. Yeah, buddy. Had to swap out a propane tank there. In fact, it's a little chilly, but while I'm at it, I better just hook that back up so I don't forget. Probably a good thing that happened, because this was a little bit loose. We go on a lot of dirt roads, and this one had worked its way loose a little bit. The tank got a little cold. So, yeah, we're about out of minnows. We got about 6 left. 2 of them dead. Anyhow, we'll get back to bed. Go. So I think we got a customer at our drive-through here. Just 0 weight on it when I tug on it. And he's been playing with it. There we go. There we go. Just a little dink. But around here, little dinks. We'll take it. Flared up good. Good deal. Normally I'd release him, but we got a friend outside. We're gonna put them together and make a meal out of them. He's actually got some nice fillets on him. Look at him flare up like that. I love it. Little tail coming out of his mouth. Good deal. Yeah, he's been messing with me for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. So we're gonna get him caught and put another one down the hole and do it again. Running out of victuals, but we're gonna make her. Got Dad coming at 2 o'clock. Already planning the next fishing trip. So I'm gonna go up chase some cutthroat trout at sunshine and hopefully catch a bunch of suckers for flaming gourd for bait. Watching the Burbs on TV here, so I don't know what in the world's going on there. So we'll catch you later. Okay, something just came in and hit me. So that was fun. Ooh, yeah, there's a nice fish. Keep him on. There's this little sauger. Fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. It's funny. Just getting ready to do my chores and get the trailer packed up and ready to go. He just came in and smacked it. Well, we're over. We're done. And life is definitely better at the lake. So, hope we enjoyed that. I know I did. Thanks for coming along. See if I can get this up to my truck on this bare ice right next to this little pressure ridge. That ice had a pretty good crack just a second ago right here, but I think we're good. If we're not, you'll read about it. So, thanks for coming along. We'll catch you on the next one. So we got her loaded up for bear here.